This was an expensive package. Boys with a brush. You'd be surprised. It's pretty heavy. Lamborghini. What the heck? Where was it though? It may not look bent or anything, and it's not bent. It seems to be perfectly straight. Like rolling it like this, it just doesn't wobble whatsoever. It's just straight. I can tell. But that right there just ripped open. Yo, are you ready? What's up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new episode from Backyardboyz. Woo! I see a lot of comments of people saying I cannot contain my happiness with this build, and you guys are 100% right. We do have the RS5 parts that came in, so the content for the RS5 is going to be up and running here shortly. The amount of parts I have for that car is just insane. And then since I haven't worked on it in like 2 months, I have to like jump back on it and get my head back in the game, see where we left off. But anyways, we'll figure that out when we get there. Right now, what we gotta do is continue working on the Huracan. So if you guys have not seen the previous episode on the welding, man, that welder did some phenomenal work and it looks absolutely stunning. So what we're gonna do is finish up the seam sealing, basically fold the little sheet of metal back to where it needs to be. You guys will see shortly here in the video. And then another thing is I asked him regarding the door, because we have a little shotgun hole right here. I don't know what this is from. I'm assuming this is from the wheel when it damaged like a piece of the rim. I guess just kind of ripped it. Kind of what it seems like. But we have damage right here which needs to be welded, which is also aluminum. And then I asked him regarding this quarter panel. I said, hey, my quarter panel is shot right here and it needs to be bent out. Chicken, that is strong. It needs to be bent out and it's ripped. And he said, Tim, bend this out, let it crack, let it do its thing, bend it out to its perfect shape, exactly where it needs to be, then take this quarter panel off, and then I can weld it. He said the quarter panel thickness is so thin that there's no way in the world he'll weld it from the top right here and it not, you know, not cracking ever. So he said take the quarter panel off, that's the only way we can do it. Kind of sucks for me because I was hoping to just kind of leave everything on there, but I've never taken a quarter panel off of a Huracan, and this can be our first time. And I'm kind of excited because pretty sure I'm gonna get more cars with damage here, and we're gonna do this again. So way to learn on this one. Let's hop right into it. We got some seam sealers, some stuff like that. Let's start with the front end, seam seal things up over there. We're gonna buy some paint, touch that up, and then pull this quarter panel off, hit this out, pull the rocker panel off, yada, yada, yada. Without killing any more time, let's kill this project. Let's go. For it's exact same bag. 1-to-1 same exact bag. This was an expensive package. Is what we've all been waiting for. Out of the red corner, a Lamborghini badge. Look at that beauty. Ooh, brand new, inbox, sealed Lamborghini bag. Let's open her up, see if it's the same connections and stuff. Wow. This right here, boys, is a very expensive piece. The cool thing about it is this thing right here is slightly melted on ours, which I just recently noticed. And I'm gonna put that back on there. Well, this one came with one, so it's got a complete wire harness too, so we're good on that. We got all the airbags. Every single airbag is in, so I'm probably gonna install both the knee airbags in today. Maybe the driver steering wheel airbag, install it. And then we're gonna go ahead and start seam sealing everything up and then painting up the frame, making sure that's all done. Let's get it. So right here, since this piece gets folded down onto it, you guys can see there's a hole right there, there's a hole right here. A rivet goes through there, a screw goes through here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lightly knock this down, that way it gets closer. I'm not gonna knock this down all the way because aluminum, you can't really knock down all the way in order for it to have its full strength. So I'm gonna knock this down slightly like this, kind of where this folds down, fold this back down, and then seam seal this all around. Let's get it. Did that line up perfect or what? Or what? Yo, come on, dude, don't whistle like that. Are you recording?
Yes, sir.
Are you sure?
Uh-huh.
All right.
It's blinking.
Ooh, what does that mean?
Hey, recording.
Okay, yo, so we have a little problem. We're not at the shop, we're in my garage, so we don't have rivets here. We're gonna swing down to Dan's, my guy Dan. You guys probably seen Dan on the channel in the previous videos. He is a family friend since 20 years ago, so.
Dan the man.
Dan the man, I love you, Dan. You know you watch these videos, Dan. You know you enjoy them, Dan. All right, bro, anyways, I'll see you soon. Let's go. We gotta pick up a rivet for that. Well, we got this thing masked off. I ended up putting a rivet here because it's a little bit thinner than a bolt, or you know, the bolt that we had in here. So I put a little thinner rivet here. It kind of matches the original thing that I had here. So we're gonna seam seal all of this. We have some seam sealer here. It's some weird blue stuff. It's like a rigid part repair, but I was recommended by the shop that this stuff here is actually some really solid, like works as a really solid seam sealer. It's still flexible, doesn't crack, and it lasts a really long time. So we're gonna go ahead and try it out. It applies blue, it's really funny, but it's all gonna be painted, so it doesn't really matter. Let's hop right into it. So obviously we're gonna fill in the cracks first. Make sure all this stuff gets filled in, because at the end of the day, our goal is to, you know, seam seal, is to seal the seam basically. So we're gonna start off with seaming the seal, or sealing the seam, you know, and then we're gonna give it a nice visual look, so like that. And then we're gonna probably just somewhere around here, and then I'm gonna see how this stuff spreads. So I'm gonna apply some here, just to see how it spreads. Really trying to show you guys that you don't really need much nice tools to get this stuff done. No, but in all reality, I ran out of brushes and I have to use this, but this is gonna be fine because it has like a really textured feel to it. So if we just carefully apply with it, we'll get that brush look, so it should be good. The heck? Where was it though?
It's bad, bro.
Where was it?
You see?
How did it?
You probably bumped into something here.
So that blue stuff, There's actually some incredibly strong seam sealer, like it didn't come off the mustache easy. It's some good stuff. So we'll see how that dries. And then I showed you guys earlier in like probably the second episode, the underpan, the front underpan for that whole front area is damaged. So I'm gonna order a new one. It's pretty cheap. It's about 140 bucks, 150 bucks with shipping. So I'm gonna order that, and then all it is on bolts and rivets, or sorry, bolts and seam sealer. So we're gonna change that in another episode as well. So that's why I'm not really seam sealing under just yet. But what we're gonna do is go ahead and start fixing this, and this. Get it out as much as we can, basically ready for body filler, you know, plus minus, I guess you can say. That way it can be welded up. But we're gonna fix this and then remove this quarter panel. Dude, this is sick. Never looked under here.
Engine bay?
Whoa. I think that is all the bolts over there. I've never took a Huracan rear bumper off, but I think we got it all figured out. So should be, looks completely loose. So let's go ahead and pop her off. So, in order to take off the tail light, you need to pop out this, you need to pop out this, because there's one screw that's right up in this corner. Woo. Pick up your hands. Ja! That's some technology in this one.
Brake light, no?
No. Oh yeah, it has a little light. I'm really curious what this is because look at this. That's all it is. So why the leaves like this? Has a little tiny connection. Let's get your stuff, man. They're after us. They're tracking us, bro. You'd be surprised. It's pretty heavy. Lamborghini. Ta-da! Get the rear tail light. So boys, this quarter panel here got the best of me today. It's a tough one. The aluminum inside here, you know, the way it's reinforced, it's freaking strong. It's really, really strong, and my hands are kind of ripped up from trying to pull in stuff. I don't got much tools here, but I'm gonna go ahead, and I know in the beginning of the video I said I'm gonna pull this quarter panel off. We still might do that, but I wanna talk to my aluminum welder and see if he has enough access inside, outside, because it's pretty transparent. Like, you can kind of see through everything here. You know, I don't know. I'm gonna take him some pictures. I'm gonna ask him and see what he says. But tomorrow morning, what we're gonna do is gonna come back into the shop, into the garage, paint that frame, get all that stuff basically tightened up and finished up, because in the next week, we're gonna be putting this car on its wheels. Well, we're gonna put the suspension on. All my suspension's coming in, my headlight, fender liner, all my radiators, everything for the front end is gonna be here. So the front end should be technically assembled by the end of next Friday and whatever. So it's gonna be next week, all that stuff's gonna be assembled. I don't know what the progress on the quarter panel and all that stuff is gonna be, but as you guys can tell, we're busting butt on this car. We're trying to get everything figured out, you know, fixed up all at once. There's a ton of work. I'm still looking for a rotor, so if anyone has a front rotor, let me know. Those suckers are super expensive. It comes off an R8 as well. That, and then we got all the airbags. I'm not gonna install the driver airbag just yet, but I just might, because I don't know when my new steering wheel is coming in. So it's a little sneak peek over there. With that being said, see you guys tomorrow morning. We're prepping this out right now, and I actually, you know, it's hard to pick this color up. I don't know if you guys ever seen my videos, but you guys can see that there's kind of a gray base in here, and then a green on top, and then a black, and just because it's tough to pick up. But I went ahead and bought a gray primer, or a gray paint, and a green primer, and I mixed them together. Not mixed them, just kind of oversprayed and did my thing. And I would say, since this is cardboard, it looks matte, but when it's gonna be on a piece like this, it's gonna be more or less. Let me just show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. So if I just, so you see that? Like, that's pretty decent, you know? So we're gonna go ahead and use that technique, which is kind of, that's what we did at the shop too. We'd get two, you know, a gray and a whatever color, and just kind of work with it, more green, more gray, and just kind of get it to match as much as we can. Right now what we gotta do is prep everything with some Scotch-Brite, make sure everything's nice and neat, and then I guess paint everything in. So I'm not sure if we need any more seam sealer here. I don't think so. But we'll take a look. We'll seam seal the spots that need seam sealer and get everything painted. Let's get right into it. So guys, this is some Home Depot tape for like houses, and it works amazing. Actually, so much easier to work with. Well, at least for seam sealing, it just rips easy and stuff like that.
Yeah, what is that?
This? So believe it or not, this actually works amazing to replicate this texture. So It's kind of, it has a little frizzies there, and I just kind of walk it and glide it very softly. Look at that. And it replicates like 1-to-1 the exact texture. So let me show you. There you go. So it looks ugly with the, see that? See that? So it looks ugly with the tape. As soon as you peel the tape, I'll show you. So as soon as you peel the tape, it still looks ugly. No, I'm just kidding. But look, you peel the tape. What's up? What's up? Look at that replication of the OEM seam sealer. I'm telling you, man, a person that wants to get stuff done, he'll find a way to do it. You don't need no special tools. Look at that. That looks OEM, right? Actually looks legit.
Looks awesome.
Looks amazing. So now we just gotta wait till it dries up, paint her in, and that's that.
Damn.
I guess while this is drying, let's take up the rocker panel.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Can't reach one bolt for the side skirt. I can't reach because the quick jacks are in the way. Next time I'll set up quick jacks. I'll know exactly how to set up. That way I can unscrew the rocker panels and everything. But one thing I can't reach, so we're gonna go ahead and pry that side open with this. We'll pick up the car a little bit, give us some more room. We'll get it done. Ajá, ¿dónde está vaca Zareta? Oh, it just slides in. Dude, that's pretty sick. VIN number, you know, boom, little piece. And then the screws for the quarter panel, and the screw for the rocker panel. So we got one here and 3 under here. This rocker panel's loose. Look at that though, carbon. Crazy, huh? But I did not want to bend this whatsoever, and it looks perfect. I don't think we got any size little. As bad as here. Let me see. Yeah, it's not gonna be bad. There's no way in the world it's gonna be bad. So right here. So we have a little issue here. Kind of happy I noticed this now. But look at that. See that? It's not supposed to be like that. It's supposed to be one piece with this. Oh, hang on. What if
it just popped off?
It did just pop off. No.
Well, let's open her up and check it out. No?
Hang on. I gotta see how this works, because what if
it gets pressed on by the knuckle or what?
Yeah, but
that wouldn't make sense.
Oh, yeah, I think it just fit right there. Hey, oh, look at that. Look at that system. This right here is called, huh? It's cracked. This right here is called soplidolchik. Yo, it's broken, look. Watch. Look at that.
It's not supposed to be seeping?
No. It's supposed to dry here. Watch.
Oh no.
Look at that. Yeah, I think so, at least. I'm not sure. Let me see. Okay, I'm gonna waste the microfiber cloth.
Yes, sir.
Busted, yeah?
Yeah. It's not supposed to be like that.
Yeah, so look at that. Well, I'm happy I figured this out right now, because imagine assembling the whole suspension assembly. I mean, we're still gonna be, look at that. Look at that. That is actually crazy. I've never seen that in my life. Maybe this car has been in an accident. Look at that. That's weird, dude. Look at that. So this video kind of frustrated me, guys, because there's been just a bunch of change of plans during this video, meaning like we pull off one thing, we discover another thing, and then we pull off this and we run into this. And I guess I'll just quickly go through everything right now. Knee airbags can't be put in because the dash needs to go first. This piece here, I have not figured out what to do with it. I have not been able to get a reply back from the welder. So I don't know, I'm not sure if I'm gonna be pulling off the quarter panel just yet, but it's basically prepped right now to pull everything off. So the rocker panel is off. This piece here is off. So we have access there, and then up here, I guess I gotta pull off a vent or something, and this quarter panel should come off. Rocker panel here is damaged pretty darn bad, inside out, it's destroyed. I'm gonna get a new one. I'm not gonna spend my time wasting my time trying to fix that or anything. It's not that expensive a piece. I think it's like $1,600 from dealer. I can get it for probably 900 bucks roughly. I kind of looked around eBay. Next, we kind of found out that the axle was busted. I was kind of just playing with the axle. I'm like, why is this not tough? Like, why is it not spinning with the transmission? And it may not look bent or anything, and it's not bent. It seems to be perfectly straight. Like rolling it like this, it just doesn't wobble whatsoever. It's just straight. I can tell. But that right there just ripped open, and I gotta buy a new axle. It's about 560 bucks from dealer for that axle. I was initially gonna buy an axle, and then I was hoping to save that one because I thought it'd be fine, but it turns out I gotta buy an axle. So whatever. That, and then the next thing is we were gonna paint this, but I decided not to paint this because there's no reason for me to paint this right now, because this floor pan here I decided to change. So I ordered one from a dealer. I decided to change this floor pan because it is ripped right here, and I looked at it. There's no aluminum welding required to change it. All it is on some bolts and seam sealer. So we're gonna go ahead and get a new tube of seam sealer. This blue stuff here works absolutely amazing.
Toothpaste?
Yeah, this toothpaste stuff actually works really good. I was able to replicate a factory look on it, although I kind of touched it with my fingers. That's why it's dirty. Once it's painted, it would look amazing. But I'm gonna get a new tube of seam sealer, because there's gonna be a lot of seam sealing under there. We're gonna change that pan at the bottom and seam seal all the little spots. For example, like this, little spots where the seam sealer ripped. Boom, we're gonna rip this up, seam seal, seam seal, seam seal, everything that's, has signs of damage or signs of seam seal ripped. So we're gonna do all that stuff next week. Our suspension components come. I don't know when we'll install those. We have a lot of stuff going on right now. We might be having a trip down to where?
LA.
Picking up a new build. So maybe if that follows through, we might go ahead and fly down there, pick up a new build. And then we have a lot of stuff going on. We might be opening up some crazy news to you guys here in a month or something, in the works of something major. So yeah, with all that being said, thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching. I appreciate all the support. I do want to see my comment squad and my like squad, so go ahead and like this video, comment something down below. BYB fam for life. Let's get this bread. No, I'm just kidding. But anyways, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out, stay tuned, smash the subscribe button, follow me on Instagram, BYB Tim. Let's get it.